Hi, my name is Srishti Shrivastava and you're watching me on Just Showbiz.
हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम टू जस्ट शोबिज। आज के इस एक्सक्लूसिव चैट सेशन में हम बात करने वाले हैं एक्ट्रेस सृष्टि श्रीवास्तवा से, जो रिसेंटली Amazon प्राइम की फिल्म मजा मा में नजर आई हैं। जस्ट शोबिज के साथ बातचीत में सृष्टि ने बताया कि कैसी रही उनकी इस फिल्म की जर्नी, माधुरी जी के साथ काम करने का एक्सपीरियंस, अपकमिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स और भी बहुत कुछ।
Okay, so welcome to Just Showbiz, ma'am. Myself, Tanisha Chitransh. How are you?
Hi, I'm amazing. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, ma'am. Thank you so much. So, how's your day today? How's it going?
My day has been a bit hectic because I'm not so hectic. I woke up a little late and last night I had decided कि मैं जल्दी उठूंगी फिर नहीं उठ पाई. So I woke up a little late. I finished my workout, then quickly hogged on some food. I actually wanted to watch some Shah Rukh Khan film, but I couldn't because we had this interview also. So after the interview, I'm gonna watch Om Shanti Om, I think.
Wow, great. So, are you a SRK fan?
I mean, who isn't, na? Everyone is.
Yeah.
And I feel like as we're growing older, as time is passing, more people are joining this I am Shah Rukh Khan fan club. So
yeah.
it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
True that. So, did you watch the new release promo of SRK, the Pathan?
I did. Oh my God. How is it even possible? I don't know how he's doing this. It's so stunning. I can't wait. I'm very excited.
Okay. So, would you like to wish SRK on his birthday, like few words for him?
Oh my, wow. This is weird. Now wait, I need to think what I want to say.
Take your time.
Yeah. Nothing. I feel like I just want to say thank you. And you know what? Recently, I was going through reels, and there was some reels of Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, and he's talking about like life and success, and then he says, you work hard, and everything that you believe will work for you. And I just want to say thank you because watching him speak about life like this really keeps me motivated. So even if I have a bad day, I go back to those videos and I just feel like, okay, I'm fine. I'll be in a better place eventually. So I just want to say thank you for all the amazing things you say, for the amazing things you do, and for really defining the meaning of a star. I love you and happy birthday.
Oh, cool. So now coming to you, your latest release, Maja Ma, was well received by the audience. So
Yes.
what all overwhelming comments and you came through was the movie was released?
I met a few members. Of course, when we were shooting for the film, I met members from the LGBTQIA plus community of a group called Hum Safar. And I had shot with them and I had hung out with them while we were shooting. But the interesting part is once the film was released and we had a little screening, I met two of the head members of Hum Safar. And they came up to me and they were like, you talk about our cause better than we do. And that is a big compliment. I was like, okay, thank God, somewhere it's working what we're trying to say in the film. So that was very overwhelming. And the point of the film was to be able to accept this situation, which is very difficult. It takes time in our country, but I feel like the film has reached so many people and has entered so many living rooms and houses and kind of normalizing this conversation a little bit. So that is a compliment in itself.
Okay. So talk about your character in the movie. Talk something about Tara.
Tara Patel is a very self-righteous woman. She feels she's right all the time. She studied a lot, of course, but I feel like she's a bit indecisive in how she wants to take her career forward. But she has a very supportive family and a very supportive husband, and everything is always on her side. But I feel that one thing that is interesting about Tara is that she's extremely close to her family, extremely vulnerable and emotional as a person, which does not come across when you see her in the first frame of the film or in the second frame of the film. You feel like she's angry and she wants to talk about only the right things. But as the film progresses, you understand how close she is to her mother and how possessive she is of her family. And she will go to any limits to save them from the bad things that are happening in the world. So she's very vulnerable and strong at the same time.
So how you connected with Tara? What her quality made you, why you took up the role of Tara Patel?
Well, I didn't take it up. I auditioned for it.
Okay.
And yeah, I auditioned for it. And Anand sir and I spoke about her. And it was very interesting because he said that she can easily fall into the category of, this is right and I am right. And, it can be a bit annoying. But then he said that you'll have to find a way that makes her human. And that is what I'm looking for when I'm performing, that I want to make a character as human as possible. And when we were exploring the character, we found her vulnerabilities, we found her love towards the family, etc., etc. And that's when I had fun with Tara Patel. And I feel like one common thing between her and me is that I'm also very close to my family and very possessive about, if anything, if anybody says anything to my siblings or my mother or my father, I don't think I'm in control of the situation. So yeah, that was one very big similarity between her and me.
So Tara को play करने के लिए any preparation you did before entering into the, stepping into the shoe of the character? कुछ ऐसा था?
जैसे मैंने बताया भी कि आनंद सर और मैंने बहुत बात की कि इस कैरेक्टर को क्या, what's the word, yeah, she can't be an annoying character, she can't be like I am right, I am right, I am right, I am right.
Okay.
You have to understand her point of view and where she's coming from. तो अगर वो क्लैरिटी मिल जाएगी एज एन एक्टर, तो ये कैरेक्टर ह्यूमन और लाइकेबल हो सकता है. तो वो हमारी जर्नी थी. तो वो रीडिंग्स में प्लस हमारे जो कास्ट मेंबर्स थे उनके साथ परफॉर्म करते करते, रिहर्सल करते करते भी ये कैरेक्टर बनी है जो है अभी. So ऐसे it was, I mean, of course, little bit on the language, but not so much. But it was more understanding the dynamics of the family, a lot of readings, a lot of question answers with Anand sir, and to get into the psyche of the character essentially.
तो मैम आपकी बात करें तो आपने कब डिसाइड किया कि आपको एक्टर बनना चाहिए? At what age या what strike?
मैंने तो I think I was, जब छोटे होते हैं लोग कहते हैं डॉक्टर इंजीनियर बनना था, मैं जब छोटी थी तो मुझे हीरोइन बनना था. So that it started like that, and of course एक टाइम पे एस्ट्रोनॉट भी बनना था, but that's like every child's dream. But मैं 4 साल की थी और मैंने भरतनाट्यम क्लासेस शुरू कर दी थी और परफॉर्म करती थी स्टेज पे. So whenever anybody would ask me what I want to do, I would say I want to be a heroine, because I am obsessed with Hindi films, obsessed with Hindi music, and obsessed with Hindi hero heroines. So मेरा तो it is my dream to be, to be a star. I think that's what I want, and I always wanted to do. And that's how I started with this journey of acting. पहले क्योंकि आपको पता नहीं होता कि कौन से तरीके से जाएं, किससे बात करें, क्या करें. तो मैंने नाटक करना शुरू किया, फिर थिएटर के थ्रू ऑडिशंस करने शुरू किए, फिर उसके बाद धीरे धीरे अब मैं यहाँ पे आई और अब बहुत बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग काम मिल रहा है.
तो आप सेटिस्फाइड हो आपकी जर्नी से, सो फार जर्नी से, जो भी आपने अभी तक किया है अपने वर्क से? डू यू थिंक इट हैज बीन सक्सेसफुल जर्नी सो फार?
Of course it has been. And when maybe like 4 years ago I would complain a lot. I would be like, क्यों इनको मिल जाता है मुझे नहीं मिलता. You always go in that kind of a thinking, but eventually I realized every actor has their own journey, and this is mine. And I love it because it has made me a very, very good performer. According to me, a stronger performer than I was before. अगर शायद पहली बार में बहुत बड़ी पिक्चर हो जाती तो मैं इस जो अब मैं अभी परफॉर्म करती हूँ वो मैं नहीं कर पाती तब. तो आई फील लाइक ये जर्नी मेरे लिए बहुत जरूरी थी और मुझे बहुत मजा आया है. एंड इट इज सो ब्यूटिफुल बिकॉज यू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम स्टेज एंड आप जैसे पृथ्वी थिएटर में परफॉर्म करते हो, वो एक बहुत बड़ी बात होती है. तो मैंने जब पृथ्वी थिएटर में परफॉर्म किया था वो मैंने चेक टिक कर दिया था. फिर उसके बाद बच्चन जी के साथ परफॉर्म किया, वो टिक कर दिया है. उनका लेटर आ गया, वो टिक कर दिया. माधुरी जी के साथ काम किया है, वो I'm very happy.
Yeah, I was about to come on such question, but you answered it before.
Yeah.
How was
so
your
I've had a
experience?
great journey.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. So what type of projects you're looking, in your near future? कि कौन सा जॉनरा और ट्राई करना चाहोगे, किस टाइप का रोल करना चाहोगे? एक होता है ना, एक हर एक्टर का होता है कि उसका ड्रीम रोल होता है, ड्रीम जॉनरा होता है. Something. So what's your dream role? Yeah,
I
genre.
think a romantic drama would be my dream role,
Okay.
for sure. Romantic comedy also, but more romantic drama, like Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, for example.
Oh, okay.
That would, yeah, that would be something I really would want to do. कि
Okay.
मतलब ये लड़की लड़का प्यार कैसे क्या ये सब. I want to explore that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's basically only about their love story. That is one of my biggest wishes. Second, I think then it's like bigger characters. For example, like Gangubai, Queen,
Yeah.
Highway. These are all my, of course, my other favorite films. But if you want to ask me कि अभी क्या करना है, तो मैं पिक्चर में हीरोइन का काम करना चाहती हूँ.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
तो मैम जैसे आप मूवीज की बात करें तो आपकी फेवरेट मूवी या लास्ट मूवी आपने कौन सी देखी?
मैंने लास्ट मूवी, oh my god, I watched Kantara and that movie has blown my mind.
Okay.
हम डिनर करने गए थे, मैं अपने कुछ दोस्तों के साथ. तो मेरी एक दोस्त, और मैंने कंतारा के बारे में सुना नहीं था.
Okay.
तो मेरी दोस्त ने बोला कि एक पिक्चर है, चलो थिएटर में लगी है, देखते हैं. तो मैंने बोला ओके चलो. तो हम लोग रात का शो देखने गए, और that man has directed, acted and written the film.
Okay.
And oh my god, you must watch it if you have not watched. Kantara
I
is,
didn't. Not
it's a game changer. मुझे लगता है कि बहुत टाइम बाद हमारे यहाँ पे इतनी बढ़िया फिल्म आई है. तो
ये-
Kantara was the last one.
तो कांतारा से what you took from the movie? क्या लिखा at the end of the day? What you took from कांतारा?
skill set of an actor, of a performer. वो मैंने उस पिक्चर से देखा था कि एक आदमी पूरी पिक्चर अपने, he's taken the whole film on his shoulders, and the performance he has given in the last 20 minutes of the film is unreal, and I'm not exaggerating. It is unreal.
Okay.
It is the skill set. Yeah.
So which actor you dream, to share a screen in the future? Like you already
I think,
with some big Bollywood faces.
yeah.
No.
Yeah. Ranveer Singh. I mean, of course, I've done Gully Boy with him, but
Okay.
yeah, but I want to be Ranveer Singh's heroine in our next film.
Okay, ma'am. So would you like to talk about your upcoming project?
I can't talk much about it, but I can say that Girls Hostel, there's a show that I do called Girls Hostel, which is which will be coming out hopefully next to next month. I don't know the exact date, but we finished shooting and it should be out soon. And I know lots of people who are in college are dying for Girls Hostel. So it's coming. And there's another film that I've done, but I can't talk about it right now.
I'm sure. Okay, no problem. So, any memorable moment for you from the sets of Maja Ma?
Several.
Okay.
Say what? You finish your question, sorry.
I just your fans would love to know any memorable moment you shared with, maybe with Madhuri Dixit on the sets of Maja Ma. Yeah, any which is very close to your heart. Let's keep it simple. Yeah.
There were so many, but Madhuri ma'am has a very special place in my heart. I've grown up watching her. I've danced on her songs.
Yeah.
Everyone, exactly, right? And so she appears in front of you. Then she's playing your mother. Then she's dancing with you. She's fighting with you. She's slapping you. So I'm living my dream while I'm shooting the film. So this was one very big thing anyway that was happening to me. Secondly, when I started chatting with her and hanging out with her, I was so happy to know that she is as chill and as fun as we all are on the set. And I felt like, oh yes, I will totally vibe with her because she is very easy and she's like a party on set. And there was this one time where we were in a rickshaw. We were in a rickshaw shooting a scene, and so there was no hair makeup person could come into the rickshaw because we had to just shoot in one continuous go. So we kept our little like dab things next to us because we'd sweat and the makeup would come off, right? Yeah. So we kept our stuff next to us only. And this is me like a year ago having no knowledge about makeup. And after the film, I understood makeup and I've done my makeup today by myself. So At that point, I had no idea. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just sitting and, मेरा shot लगा and Anand sir was like, Srishti, थोड़ा पसीना पोंछ ले और थोड़ा dab कर ले. So I was like, oh, okay, okay. So I took that thing out and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do this. I have no idea how to do this. And Madhuri ma'am just held my face like that. She turned it towards herself and she dabbed my face for me.
Okay.
And I looked into the camera like this. I said, did you see that, Anand sir? And then he said, please send me 5 kilo ka cake ghar pe. So, so I had these beautiful moments with her, beautiful moments. And then there was this one point where we were shooting for our song Boom Party. And she was just sitting and everyone was rehearsing the steps. So I was also trying to rehearse, remember. She looked at me and she was like, oh my God, you dance so well. And I said, this is the compliment of a lifetime. If Madhuri Dixit tells you that you dance well,
Yeah.
that means you're doing something right in life. So, yeah, so many like this. Yeah. And one more I'll share is that all of us, the entire cast, we were literally like a family.
Okay.
And we would play charades, dumb charades, almost every day when we were together.
Wow.
तो हम सारे जन बैठ के ऐसे गोल चक्कर बना देते थे. Everyone, Gajju sir, Rajit sir, Shiba ma'am, Madhuri ma'am, Simon, everyone, Ritvik, me, Barkha, we'd sit, we'd find teams, and then we would just play. And the toughest names were given by Madhuri Dixit ma'am, the toughest ones. So it was so much fun.
So who cracks that toughest one? Is
This
it
stupid
you?
Ritvik cracks. Yeah, he's very good. He's very good. He's better than me, which is a very good quality.
So आपकी बात करें तो how you maintain yourself, like any strict diet you follow?
Yeah, I have been on a diet. I mean, it's not strict. I have my ghar ka khana and yeah, basic. Like I have a dietitian with me, and also I need it for my mental health because if I eat well, my mind is in place. Also, my workouts are very, very, very regular because I know that if I don't work out, then I am some other person altogether. To keep my base in place, I have a routine. I have my workout routine, which is for 5 days a week, and my diet has been on for the past year now, a strict diet.
So, do you have any cheat days too? You cheat upon your...
No, yeah, I have no cheat days. I hope my trainer
so
watches
how you
this.
survive that?
I don't know how I'm surviving because I'm the biggest junk food lover in the world.
Okay.
I'll have Coke, I'll have Lay's, I'll have pizzas, I'll have burgers. It's my favorite thing. So basically, there was this one time I finished shooting for something and I told my trainer, okay, now enough. I need to start my diet fully. And then he said, okay, we'll find one cheat day for you. And that cheat day we decided was 6 months later. So it was my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah. And I had cake and pizza on my birthday week. फिर उसके बाद से मैंने फिर से कुछ नहीं खाया, फिर बंद हो गया. अब मन भी नहीं करता उतना वैसे. But yeah.
So मैम, एक एक्टर के लिए स्टारडम बहुत जरूरी हो जाता है. So how you see that being an actor आपके लिए कितना important है to fetch a stardom being at the industry?
Yeah, I will not shy away from it. I mean, I'm not saying it's important or unimportant. I can't answer for other people. But for me, I am here to be a heroine. I'm here to be a star. And I don't know how much time it will take. I don't know what journey I'm going to be on. I have no idea what my path is going to be like. But this is what I am here to do. I have grown up watching the Bachchans, the Khans, the Madhuri Dixits, the Kajol, the Preeti Zintas. They were all stars. Yeah. And that is what I saw. And I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And I know to get there, I need to work my ass off. I really need to work hard. So I am doing that. Now, when that will translate into becoming a star, I don't know. But अपनी तरफ से जितनी energies और जितनी मेहनत मैं कर सकती हूँ, वो मैं कर रही हूँ. और मुझे करना है और मुझे बनना है. It's as simple as that.
तो पर मैम कहते हैं कि to make a place at, especially in Bollywood, it takes a lot. So being an outsider, how you made an entry and how was that phase for you?
It was like I mentioned before. I had no clue. I had no clue about किससे बात करनी है, कहाँ जाना होता है, कहाँ शूटिंग होती है. ये सारी वर्ड्स सुन के आप समझ you don't know. Everything is so far-fetched.
Yeah.
But I had started doing theater, and luckily because of theater, I met these group of actors who had been in the industry, who had done auditions and stuff before.
Okay.
And she gave me a list of casting directors. She was like, ये casting directors हैं, इनको आप मैसेज करो कि मेरा नाम ये है, ये मेरा नंबर है, ये मेरी हाइट है, और अपने एक दो फोटो भेज दो. Then see who calls. So then I sent it to some 50 people like that. And yeah, I just sent it blindly. And then I got some messages saying for this ad, this da 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 da. So I said, okay. So then I got some few ads. My first ad, I remember I got $5,000. Then some other ad I'd done. Then what happened was I was at Prithvi Theatre and I was just getting out, and this casting director, his name is Anmol Ahuja, he came up to me and he was like, are you an actor? I said, yeah. He said, I'm not a creep. I said, okay. He said, I'm auditioning for a film. Could you audition for us? And then he showed me his profile, and he was a legit casting guy, and he has a company called Casting Bay, which is one of the most biggest casting companies right now. Okay. And so then I went for the audition. That didn't work out, the film, but he sent me to TVF, where I got Girly Appa, my first video with Malika Dua. And from there, I feel like somehow people started recognizing me. It reached a lot of people. Even now, it's been, I don't know, 5 years to that video. And people are like, oh, that video. So I think that one really cracked something to get me in a lot of people's eyes. And from there, slowly, it's still been auditioning only. I've been auditioning only. But people started calling me for work. And that's how I somewhat made my place in the industry. It started from that first video.
Wow. So, ma'am, lastly, message to your fans.
Message to my fans. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for accepting me. Please accept me in all the kind of work that I do, because I am here to do that, to explore as an actor, as a performer as much as I can. Thank you for loving me and sending me such beautiful messages on Instagram and Facebook. And I hope when it's my 50th birthday, I come out and I wave at you like this. Yeah. Thank you.
एंटरटेनमेंट से जुड़े ऐसी और भी वीडियोस के लिए हमारे साथ बने रहिए और हमारे चैनल जस्ट शोबिज को सब्सक्राइब करिए.